So in a couple of weeks I'll be heading to a festival called Peropalo in Villanueva de la Vera in Spain for the first time. It was an event that my granny, Dr. Elizabeth Svendsen, first attended in the 80s and brought back Blackie Star after the event. And he actually lived here where Laurel and Hardy are at the moment. And I think I'm really anxious about what I'm about to see. I've seen the video footage and I've heard from my colleagues over all the years that I've worked here how horrific Peropalo is. Watching the video over and over, you really start to understand how difficult that is for the donkey involved. And it's quite cruel, and culture and tradition doesn't have room for cruelty as well. And I think that the Donkey Sanctuary will not give up until we put an end to the suffering for the donkey. So I do recall Granny talking to me about Peropalo and her experience, and the thing that sticks in my mind is that she was sort of threatened by the local people back in the 80s with her presence and trying to stop them using the donkey. And I've got a picture of Granny in my office at Peropalo pulling Blackie Star from the crowd after the event, and she has a look of determination in her face that really sums up how she was feeling, because it's never nice to see donkeys suffer, and for me it's seeing this and being able to help from a giving the donkeys a voice perspective. It's fire in the belly, and to try and do something, because it's just not right. So I'm quite anxious about what I'm going to see at Peropalo. I know exactly what's going to happen is that, you know, the crowd will have been drinking for a long number of hours. The donkey will be brought in, and then it will be subjected to the procession as always. And you know, where I'll be able to stand, how close I'll be able to get to the donkeys, I actually don't know. And the really important thing that every single member of the team can do at Peropalo is to collect the evidence that proves the donkey's suffering, because people don't recognise that. And that's what we've got to then take to the government and ask them to change the law that currently allows this to happen. I will not give up now until the law is changed and donkeys can't be used in this traditional event. They could use a substitute. They could have a donkey statue that they carry around to represent the tradition. They just don't need to use a real donkey, and it's totally unfair, unnecessary, and we've got to do something about it.